Hi traders, hello, welcome to the live stream. Am I audible? Is the audio video clear? Let me know. All good? Okay. Alright, in the comment section, let me know what is your view about the market. As of now, Dow Jones is indicating a flat opening. S&P 500, Nasdaq, still we need to get the data. Okay, Srinivasa, thank you. Thanks for confirming. Is this a proper kind of... This seems like a proper trend line here. In BTC, what market is trying to do right now is it's looking like left shoulder. Still head is yet to form. Again, right shoulder is yet to form. So still time for that we have. Head and right shoulder, things like that. Then maybe length of the head we will consider. Market from our support zone only, it has moved towards the upside, and this is the upper zone. Here why I marked this zone is previously this zone was acting as a support. Once the support zone breaks, it's acting as resistance. So this is kind of a range bound situation, and we know this is the main support in the market. Okay, this is about BTC, and let's see. Okay, BTC is just consolidating within a range, and highest number of liquidity is there on tops around 1,12,900, 1,13,400 there, and all we have liquidity. To get the liquidity, market can tend to move towards the upside, but at the bottom, will it hunt all the stop loss, remove some weak players, and later recover? That is something that we need to see. At the bottom, around 1,10,250, 1,10,250, 12,650. So S&P 500, Nasdaq is kind of slight, very slight positive opening. BTC as of now, little bit for the sake of liquidity, what can happen is BTC might move down, get some liquidity here and then recover. That possibility is there. Or if it moves up again, this breakout, trendline resistance, and then correction. Like the two situation is there. In between, for us to take decision, it will be like 50-50 kind of situation. Ethereum recent high. Market in this one, it's forming a cup, okay, and now it's forming a handle also. So this is also a kind of bullish pattern where market consolidates. The length of the cup can be a target towards the upside if it gives a breakout. So everything is seeming bullish, but for the sake of liquidity, will it come towards the downside is something that we need to wait and see. This trend line is acting as support 1, support 2, support 3, and support 4. Liquidity is there. For the sake of that, will it come is the question. We need to wait for that and look into it. As I joined with a link yesterday morning, and you will tell tomorrow. Sorry, today I will add. Okay, today definitely we will add. Don't worry about it. We'll finish the live stream, and after that, let's say 30-40 minutes, we'll sort it out for you. Don't worry about that. Today we will give you. is kind of forming a symmetric pattern. Soul, this is the resistance zone, this is the support zone, and Soul is just trading within a range here. Everything is kind of trading within a range itself, but all the index, even though it is bullish, for the sake of grabbing the liquidity, it can make a momentum towards the downside. Okay, that is something that we need to take into consideration. Let's see if there is any news. S&P 500, that's okay. S&P 500, non-manufacturing ISM report of business is going to get published today, 7:30. One news important data is there. How market behaves according to that is important. We'll look into that. See, the send-all was morning support zone, what I had discussed. From the support zone, BTC close to 850 points. Ethereum respected the support. From the support zone, it gave a movement of close to 76 points. Sol, this was the support what I discussed morning, and from here it has given a movement of close to 3 points. 3 points means for 100 quantity around let's say $300 you would have made 21-22. Can we buy? Sol is trading at 15 minutes. This is seeming like it will just come. It's coming for liquidity, right? Little bit liquidity, fake breakdown, like that movement, something. Even I want to take bullish trade itself, but before making bullish trade, if it's going to trap some people here, any problem will it create? Ethereum has given a breakdown. Let's see what zone of breakdown has happened. Breakdown is there. How much more can ETH fall? Yeah, definitely this is a situation where this zone market gave a breakdown. People will get attracted to take a bearish trade. How market sustains here is very important. If it comes up to this zone and reverses, then it will be a problem. Since this is the base market, if it corrects also at the lower end, the buyers who are there, if they are strong somewhere near this zone, again they will try to push it towards the upside. So this moment I'm thinking in all the index it will come for the sake of liquidity. Here also trendline breakdown. Much more this will after breaking this recent support, how market reacts is important. So near this zone. This zone we will see. Is market going to 2.5 minutes? Is there still? What kind of candle this is going to convert? We will look into that and then decide. Ethereum also in trend line 15 minutes. Can we buy? What do you mean trend line 15 minutes, sir? Is it giving a breakout you're saying, or what are you meaning exactly? It's a trend line means you mean to say Soul is there near trend line support. Can we buy? You are asking. I'm not actually understanding your query. You are saying you want to go on the buy side because it was near the trend line here. You mean that? One second. This is an important range. If market fails to hold on to this level, and then maybe we can see up to the breakdown zone. If it holds on here only, then again breakdown attracted people, market can tend to move towards the upside. So let's say, how much points is this? Ethereum 14 points. Breakdown has happened, people will be bearish about the market, things like that. As long as this zone market doesn't break, it might be a breakdown can convert to failure. Okay, the chance is there. So only I'm thinking, okay, should I be looking for buy? If it sustains below this zone, then maybe bearish I can try. Second, ETH liquidity is there near 4,326. 4,326 and all is at the bottom. The liquidity is there. Top and all, it's too far away. Okay. Now I'll place one buy order here in the market. This is kind of the base zone. So here any kind of pullback, correction, any reversal on the bearish side means quickly I will consider to exit. So breakdown has attracted people, so if they enter, to trap them little bit momentum towards the upside market is supposed to do. So if it does that, I will be holding on to this bullish trade. Long position. Can it go up to this? It has to hold on to this zone. Okay, here you can see, right, kind of hammer candle. If buyers are really strong, from here only they have to push. So small stop loss, this zone I have kept in case market doesn't, if it sustains below this zone, then maybe I will shift my view to bearish. Until then, little bit reversal is what I'm looking for. Stop loss is very small only as of now, because market movement also, it was too much sideways and things like that. If you see, the risk for this trade at this point of time is $25, so that's reasonable. Pullback, sustenance. Soul, trend line breakdown, retest. Soul trend line breakdown, and what's happening here is trend line breakdown kind of situation, a retest. Here it is showing some bearish signal. It's not yet broken this zone. That's fine. BTC. BTC though has gone little below the buyer's re-entry zone. So here it is kind of a bit bearish here. Little more continuation it can do until the support breakdown, and it can create some kind of issue. If BTC goes, even if Ethereum continues the downside move, here I will get stuck in this trade. Okay. Almost here. Okay, this stop loss market has taken. Market did not sustain above this zone. So here I'll look for sell. Stop loss is breakdown till above the zone. $49, $48, $47. Don't tell me you'll come to the same zone in reverse. This is a strong bearish candle actually. So if this is the case, then I have to for what was the liquidity? 4,320. 320 is too. $4,320 is too far. That will become our supporting zone only. This BTC has cleared. BTC has cleared. BTC has kind of cleared the zone here. It has taken some liquidity. There is correlation between both this one, okay, index. So if BTC again near the support, if anyone is buying to trap them little bit, again it has to correct. But since it has taken out the liquidity, there is a chance BTC can reverse. This zone market is holding here. It has space, at least BTC already it's gone to the day's bottom. No space for it to move. Only if it's very strongly bearish, it will, ATM will touch and up. SL hunting there, sir. SL hunting is there. Both the side. This zone only is important for me. Market broke that zone, but it did not sustain below that zone. That's one kind of both the side trapping it is doing. Existing trade, I don't want to make any changes to the existing trade. I'll just leave it. If sellers are a little bit, it has space to move towards the downside for hunting sake. So if it clears this zone, if it gives a closing here, somewhere here, then there is space for the market to reach up to this zone and then later reverse. Okay, that is the idea behind which I'm holding on to this trade, the logic. Soul. Soul again. Soul has respected the buyer zone. It's given a breakdown, you can see here. Soul has given a breakdown here, but this area is very important. If as long as, again, just like Ethereum, if Soul goes below this zone only, next it has space to move up to this previous supporting zone. Or else for Soul also there is less space. Hopefully breakdown kind of situation, retest correction. Ethereum also breakdown, retest correction. It's struggling to break the main zone. Sir, I'm also waiting to add. Okay, we will add everyone who has messaged, who have sent your Delta Exchange user ID. We will add you, okay? $3,020. I'll off the screen for 2 minutes. Closing is needed, traders. Sir, your risk management for crypto trading. See, first thing is I don't take too much leverage. Okay, 25x, 50x, that's more than sufficient in case we want also. And without taking leverage also we can do it. But still I can take more quantity. Even though that is possible, I will not do it. I'll do things a bit slowly. So when I reduce the quantity only, I have reduced the risk to a certain extent. And every time, as per my view, I take the trade, first thing what I do, I place the stop loss, strict stop loss. I don't tend to hold on to the same trade for longer duration, all those things and all I don't do. Stop loss hits, without thinking too much, I decide to close the trade. Simple. So risk management is taken care here itself by reducing the quantity, slowly only adding the quantity as and when we are comfortable. A trader's market is holding on to this range now. As long as this zone breaks, any strong bearish candle, come on. So risk management is taken care of by reducing the quantity and also placing the stop loss immediately, so that, and as and when we get the direction of the movement, if you want, let's say market give a breakdown here, of course there is a chance here it gives a breakdown again, from here it can reverse. So maybe you can tend to reduce the stop loss to this zone when it is here. So already 50% of the stop loss we have reduced, and after that whatever we get when market comes to let's say this zone, we bring off the stop loss to cost. Then how much ever we want, we can kind of hold on to the trade based on how much capacity it has to move. All the index today it's cleared its BTC, holding on. That is our support as well, okay, in BTC. Well, see, it is our support zone. So from our support zone only, it's kind of holding up. Ethereum, little more space, it has to come to the support, which is already here. It's kind of, BTC has cleared everything. It's near the support, means it will add some value. It will start moving towards the upside. If Ethereum also follows, that only is a problem, because it's not breaking this main zone. Breakdown, if it goes for retest also, stop loss is near retest zone only. Considering this area as support, people will enter, and if market moves they'll make profit. So to this one movement is pending. Why it's taking so much time? Maybe because of BTC reversing from the support, it can be that one thing is there. And soul also, this zone, right? This is an important zone. It is staying above that zone. All the three are staying above an important zone. Here you consider this one in BTC our support zone. From there only market is kind of holding. Ethereum, it's not breaking this area. This is the main support zone. Okay, that means what I mean is this buyers who are here, usually they will tend to push the market towards the upside. Okay, with that logic only I took this bullish. This one, it was trying to convert to a bearish candle, so I thought okay, this will convert to failure, and buyers are weak. From here market will tend to move. Now after taking entry, it's holding on to the same buying zone. We have an option to quickly close this trade, and again if I get the moment to enter, but since the risk is kind of okay, it's small, that's the reason I'm kind of waiting. That's it. Let's see other index. If it just goes for the sake of liquidity till the bottom, that will be fine for us. Can you please increase the screen size? Sir, there is a live stream which is going on in landscape mode. Okay, you please join that landscape live stream. There you will be able to see everything in full screen only. Chawla sir. Target we will see 4,339 is what I've kept. It's holding on to this zone. It holds on. Can we take fresh entry? Means wait, for me only here it is kind of playing within this zone. If it breaks this zone, maybe we can consider. If it holds on to this range too long, then it's a problem. So let's picking up from the buyer zone. It's going for, I guess, Ethereum. Till bit soul only I could have waited and tried. Soul is holding on to this zone, right? This area, then it has space to move for hunting. Trend line retest. Soul is going. This one is holding. One breakdown traders. I'll reduce the SLS small only. Nothing to worry about it. But if it breaks, then no point in giving bigger stop loss. That's it. At least this has space until our support zone. BTC where no space. BTC and all, if it falls from that zone, then movement can happen up to 1,09,800 also. BTC 1,09,600 it can move up to. Come on. BTC as of now it's going as per the zone. Good, it's broken. As long as it is going in my favor, I'm fine. Soul also So still near the buying zone only, it's holding on. But if it breaks this, then Soul's target will be this low. So it has space. As long as it doesn't break this zone, difficult to judge. Ethereum breakdown. That 3000, so 4,326, 4,326. Shift the target. Actually, I should have increased the quantity only because of, movement in the market is small only. 12 points, 15 points, only like that movement is happening. Usually market is too volatile. So that time what happens, stop loss also becomes small. Target also seems a bit small for us. But it's gone below the zone, then this area, like I said, if market moves below the zone, gives a closing, then in one candle only it came off. But usually if it had given a closing here also, then my expectation would have been downside continuation only, at least up to this zone. So now this area is kind of support. People might think about entering the trade and things like that. Fine, I'll reduce the stop loss and I'll leave the setup. Considering this area as support, you guys want to exit means exit, but what is the risk reward only is not proper here. Minimum at least 1:2, 1:3 you get means that is proper risk reward. Now it's coming to this trend line support. Now what we will do is, trend line support is there. This area previously it was acting as support, no, this zone. Again it has come to the same support zone. At least now it is kind of decent. 1:3 at least I shifted the targets. We'll see how it goes. You guys know, right? I have extended the target. So who and all held on to this trade along with me? The support zone is there. You want to book means you can book now. It's up to you. Anything can happen after this support. If it continues, good. If it doesn't continue, for me this is a kind of risk-free trade, I can say. Reduce the SL also 6 points. So why I focusing more on scalping trade in Nifty? It's somewhat difficult to follow in private. Okay, for me, when I set for the trade, okay, where do I say? Okay. Imagine this trade in Nifty. I said this is the selling pressure zone. As long as market breaks this zone, no need to look for any bullish trade is my discussion. Market came down, it moved up. We booked some here. Again at this zone, market was selling at selling pressure zone. Usually my mindset is, if I want to target, how much will I target? You guys know that already. Selling zone, okay, I have entered. Stop loss somewhere here. My target will be up to this zone because this is my main supporting area. Until that zone, I usually tend to wait. But now this market condition, what it is happening is too much of fluctuation, volatility, things like that is there. Our direction, one trade what we took in the morning, if we had peacefully sat with that, then we would have achieved a bigger target only. But you can see market is too much volatile, it's moving up and down, up and down. So that is why I didn't wanted to complicate things. I wanted to do early entry, early exit. So that is the main reason bit of scalping I am doing. That's it. It's just that already, if we know, right, for example, you see here, so many updates. It is just that where is it? What time I said this is the selling pressure zone? Can you just tell me what time I said? 9:34. From selling zone only market moved down, right? So if this is the at least base target which I would have kept for the trade, but when I do like this, people want the other way. When I do it the other way, people will say, "A target is too much. For you and me, the risk reward will not match. You are ready to wait, but I will not wait." So like that, people are. What I can do, you tell me. Some days, so I decided, okay, let us try scalping. We did yesterday. Only like booking 5 points, booking 20 points, 15 points also is a decent target only. Okay, here 60, 50, $60 is also not a small amount, right? 4,000, 5,000 rupees profit. People, when we trade in huge quantity, that is a different kind of approach where I don't tend to wait too long. If I'm okay, let's say we're just trading with 100 lots, if we are trading with 1,000 lots, 900 lots, like that means, okay, I'll put the risk reward and I can wait. But more than that quantity, if I have to trade, for me also, my capacity is close to 1,000, 1,200, that lot. More than that, if I want to look into market, every inch of the movement I want to capture. That's all I think about. So I will conduct a poll. I will ask people, what do you prefer, scalping or what? Now traders, you see target market has reached and the zone also market has given a breakdown. Here, if you wish to, you can consider to exit. What you can do is, let's say you click here, 50%, 75%, like this you can book, okay? You can book the trade near the profit zone. Remaining you want to hold means you can hold. But I feel, okay, now this breakdown also market is given means, how much more can it move? I feel there's a decent point to close. There's a decent point to close, I feel. What do you guys say? I'll close. Okay, I have closed this trade. Target market has given, but this breakdown, looking at this, everyone will take bearish trade. Again, this will go for pullback, things like that and all will happen. So I have closed. What about you guys? Let me know. Here also breakdown. Let me see. Ethereum has finally come to the main support zone also. This is the final. One more red candle below this zone only, support will become resistance, or else this is the base from. Hey sir, I already have Delta account. If you have Delta account already, difficult sir, so to join. That's the only option we have kept as of now. 1 second. My booking is done. What about you guys? Did you close the trade? Let me know. So everything is given breakdown. So I'm thinking buying opportunities. I said no to take out the liquidity, market might move towards the downside. So here a bit of somewhat confusion it did, but later it gave a closing below this zone means this is fine. Now all the liquidity market has taken. So that's what I am feeling buying opportunity, is it there? We have to see. Previously it was 4,326. I'll refresh. It's come, taken the liquidity, but still positions are here. One more spike will it give towards the downside? One more spike, is it pending? In Sol, we will see. Sol and all people safely at 214 they have sold and kept. BTC almost at the liquidation. How much? 1,09,540. 1,09,540 means little more space is there. So we'll wait for another 1, 2, 3 candles. Based on that, we will decide. Little bit all these markings, too many markings. As of now, this breakdown is acting as a retest zone. Let it happen. We will wait. Nifty, Bank Nifty and all, sometimes I will keep looking at this will give us little bit of live data. Sometimes when it overlaps or things like that, we will see. And there are certain stop loss hunting concept which I use. I use Fibonacci levels. There usually market might tend to reverse, right? And the levels what I have given here, these areas market will tend to reverse. So those areas I will be considering as, okay, this can be liquidation zone. From here we can expect momentum. Or if market goes below the support, then support will start acting as resistance. So like that we will see. See here also support zone. Market is holding on to the support. Only if it goes, is market having space to move towards the downside? Yes, it has some liquidity, grabbing space here and all. But as long as support zone breaks, how do you plan? Bearish trade, you don't, right? This one here also, this breakdown retest market is a okay. Now everyone will be tempted to take. If it was at least this was a proper left shoulder, this is the proper head, right shoulder was smaller, means fine. Left shoulder is small, market did not come to the support, only now it has come. Right shoulder, if you consider this is big, so this looks at this zone, maybe we can consider this as okay. Here market formed a cup, here it kind of formed a handle, false breakout, and length of the cup will be the target. If you see, as per this, target has to be up to this zone, but since there is support zone, even I decided to exit. I don't want that. Here liquidity grabbing, again market can tend to move. Why I don't have to waste some time there. Sol or BTC, any bullish trade possible? No. BTC, no, you guys saw yesterday BTC nice reversal from the resistance 1130. It reached the resistance, from there continuous fall until today's support. Here breakdown has happened in BTC. Let's say this was the recent swing, right? Maybe we'll put the Fibonacci level and see at what level it is. It is somewhere near 618 level, which is kind of an area where market can tend to reverse. This zone maybe reversal, here reversal. If market goes below the zone, then next target and all will be these bottom levels only. So this area where market is right now, That is a kind of reversal area you can consider. Why I say that is because here it has given a breakdown also. This breakdown, it has attracted people. After attracting people, more people enter, means again for liquidity it will move up. That's why. Okay, Soul. How much correction? Zero 0.5 level. As of now, Soul also is near 618 level zone only. So if it sustains, moves up. Soul, can it move? Yes, it has chance of moving up. So here risk also will be small. If possible, we will. How much is the risk? Less than. Okay. It is on. Okay. Going for a retest zone. This is the main support. If it sustains, then at least up to this zone I can try. Exact near this resistance only it is, huh? Which kind of reduce. Give a break. If it gives a breakout here, then maybe we will see. This one, long trade. Let's do 1.5. Very, very pathetic SL. Can I get this? If the movement is big, then fine. But as of now, to get proper 1:2 only, here the zone breakdown retest. It's kind of acting weird. If it has to move, this is the first zone from where Soul can move. Okay, that is one of the reason why I have considered an entry here. In case this just gives a breakout, right, simply I will trail off the stop loss. I'll not keep so much stop loss in Soul and all. Only for that initial buffer I have kept this. In case it is acting too weird, if it is showing some bearish movement and all, I will not hold. It's a very big candle, no? To sustain above that, of course, it will be difficult for the market. That is what. Copy the price and paste it. Pathetic risk reward. Up to this zone. When it comes to this zone only, I think I have to trail off the stop loss to the maximum if possible. More 2 minutes. What is our hero BTC doing? I think I said BTC can go up to 1,09,800 also, right? It has gone up to that zone. In case it goes below the buying pressure zone, of course. So it reached that area. Now in this trade, why should we take too much risk? That is not required. I will reduce the risk. If we get the moment, fine. If we don't get, stop loss is $23, target is $117. This zone is something where we have to be careful, that we will look into it. This might be the first area for you guys, if you want to book, you can book like that, you can consider. This is the main target zone. So here, at least up to this zone, if I get the moment, it will be fine. How many of you entered this trade with me? Okay, who entered? Kind of see if you want to reduce the SL. Okay, little more we will reduce, because I don't know in Solana what quantity you guys are trading. Here 1 point movement is like $1, okay, profit or loss. So you have to factor that in and then only choose your quantity. Here at just 1 point movement only I'm expecting. So 1 point means for 100 quantity, simple 8,500, 9,000 profit we can make if this sustains, right? Now the zone is crucial. We will reduce the stop loss. That's it. Now this trade, if you see, risk is $4. Reward is $117. Now you decide. This setup initially for you it might be looking a bit of problem, but now everything, stop loss, everything from our end we have reduced. Either $4 loss, or we will make $117, $18. This zone, I said no, it is a kind of, this is the support zone. Once break market, this sellers, if they are very strong, they'll try to hold on, push the market from this zone. That is why if you want to reduce the SL, you can reduce below this candle or get off the stop loss to cost. This became a risk-free trade for us, right? Traders, if you're learning something new from the updates, stop loss hunting concept, whatever I'm sharing, right, support the channel by liking the video, right? It hardly takes 10 seconds for you. See, this line was somewhat first target booking zone. It's correcting from there. You guys want to, close the trade, you can do that. That's entirely up to you. Showing some pullback here. Since almost risk is zero in this trade, I've just left it as it is. Okay. 4333 hits are going long for 4,400. In which, so Ethereum. The setup we closed, this one good, we exited on time, because there again what almost it's kind of correcting. Risk is zero in this trade. Okay, keep note that we have reduced the risk to just 0.0 647. Already I had informed this is the zone where some people who want to book, you can book also. A little bit early on here, only near the zone, if I would have placed, it would have been a better situation. I was looking at other index and liquidity zones and things like that. That's why additional movement I have to wait for. That's fine. S 69 people watching, only 32 likes. At least match the likes, traders, to the views. Even if I start in Hindi, I don't know how things will go. I'm trying my best to keep the channel in English itself, so that almost close to 8 months, 9 months I'm doing live trading. Sold spot or future? I've taken the trade in future chart. Now we will bring us to this candle. Fine, not that much of a difference. That's it. Whatever happens in this trade, either I will make $7 profit or $117 profit. It's left to the market, traders. It's left to the market. From us, we have identified the area where big players can enter. If they have entered, ideally by now they should have given the movement already, but this one zone is there. That is why it is a bit of headache. If it sustains above the zone, then next up to this zone only is the target. What we can do, we will reduce the risk. We will reduce the this one quantity, and then we will just patiently wait for the level. Risk is zero. What else we are worried about? Crude, can it break 5680? Crude. Crude, you consider this zone, okay? A little bit there is a difference. You consider this zone. As long as it's holding on to this zone, then next, if it moves up, it can go up to 6450. 64, where is 6450? Up to this zone. Okay, you consider this as support. If it sustains, it can go up to this zone. Here it has to, this zone, it has to come out. But big players and all, here only they might have entered already. Don't make me wait too long. Do we have to manually type SL? You don't have to type. I usually just right click, copy the price, paste it where I want. It's 47 seconds more. Risk is zero, traders, in this trade. Okay. I hope even you have made your risk zero. $70.63. that is fine. When will it break this zone 206.29? This area problem only, like I said, first target is here because this zone support. Once market breaks the support, it will act as resistance. So only I said safe traders exit here. From my end, I reduce the risk to 0 and then I'm holding on. It hit the stop loss, that's it. Next bullish trade, if I have to take, only about this zone. Okay, about this zone I have to take. Risk was 0 in this trade, so nothing for us to worry in this at this point of time. Okay, one more. Now one more setup. Is it? This market can still be. See, two things we can expect. See here. Ethereum. It is near our main support zone. From here only it's picking up. So if you want to take bearish trade, if it goes below this support, it shows continuation. Only then you can look for bearish. If it's holding on to the support, where to look bearish trade? Difficult, right? But slowly, if it keeps moving up, at this zone one pressure can come. Same thing I said in a soul trade, right? This zone one area test, again here one pressure can come. In case market sustains of this zone, then this upper zone. Okay, if it's somehow managed to sustain, gives a closing above this, don't worry about this area. It will go up to this zone and all. But this is a important make or break area. Slowly, if it keeps moving up here, little correction can come. If that comes, it's a problem. So BTC, it has broken the support. Yeah, all the index. Now once support zone breaks, it will act as resistance. So you have to be careful in BTC at the zone. It's just holding on. So in BTC, nothing interesting. Sol though, like I said already, that was one of the main support zone. See, this zone was the main support zone. Now simply it's now recovering. Below this candle only had kept. That's fine. Will it sustain the zone? Now almost close to 1 hour live stream is done. Okay. Just let me know. Soul, did you guys exit or you're holding? Can you at least tell me that? Did you exit or are you holding? Okay, fine. If you've exited, fine. Anyways, risk for the trade was 0. Now it's giving the movement. Okay, fine. If you've exited, fine traders. Now only it's breaking this zone. Now should I? This was a nice entry, but here again to re-enter until this target, it's a headache. It's not even $1. It's 0.5, 0.6. So I'll leave this, okay, but consider this the main support in as of now. If it holds on up to this zone, if it sustains above the zone, then continuation possibility is there. So factor that in and then only you take the trades. Hit my SL. Okay. Okay, fine. Risk is 0. We keep trailing and keeping, and then extra after hitting this only it moved. What we will do, we will take 10, 15, 20 minutes break. One more setup I find, I'll let you guys know. Okay, as of now, I'll close this live stream. Net to net, we have closed in positive only today. Almost this one is coming to the target. Fine traders, I'll see you guys after some time. Any update is there, I'll mention that in the crypto community group. See, today beautifully market respected the support zone in Sol, Ethereum. Here only from this zone it moved. Again, it's respecting this zone. Like I said, here how it reacts is important. BTC, it respected the support. I mean, before I come live stream, yesterday it respected the resistance. So these levels, if you see in our crypto group, early morning itself, all this I share. If you want these levels, all those things for absolutely free of cost, you can open account with Delta Exchange. The link is there in the pinned comment. Okay, that's our referral link. You open account there, you will be able to get the access. Some of you are waiting for access, that I know. I'll just give me some time. I'll do it today itself. Okay. Okay, good night, Srinivasa. You take care. After some time, we will look into it. This one, too much, a little bit I trailed off the stop loss, I feel. When I got to cost, I should have left it. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, good night. We will take care. Bye.